maybe you guys can hear me. So yeah, this is the main development ID where we started the project. I'll just take you over to the main files that we have to go over. First is this. This is our like main API file where we are loading in the models. Then we are enabling fast API, and we are also calling in Supabase. Now Supabase we are using for the convenience of like storing the data for retraining. And here we have the cause modifiers and the process, how we process the event. That is, we are taking the hour, the day of the week, the weekend, month, when it is peak, or it's a major corridor or not. And this is the part which checks the what do I say, uh, the confidence score, or I mean the geo clusters based upon the map. I'll go over the brief definitions, brief demo right now. But first off, let's go ahead and see the code. This is the Supabase code where we are giving in the feedback input. This is where we generate the report using the LM. And lastly, these are the model stats, vagera vagera. And this is geo context. The thing I wanted to show the most is this predict vast, where we are using the models to predict, and this feedback part, which is the main part of the progressive learning that we are trying to use, and this retrain path, which is using at least 5 logs to train to train the model. Okay, now let's go into the live demo. Since it's already been uploaded, I'll take you live to this. And here we have this okay, this is a submission one, sorry. Here we have the demo. So yeah, here we go on to let's say I give a construction type event which is maybe planned, and I just select the location over here. I can edit the date also based on this, but I'll just keep it to a forward date. So let's make this 07, and instead of late night we'll make it AM. Then we go on to generate a strategy. So in the background, it's running the model. As you can see, LightGBM GBM is online. And since this is construction during the day, so it is obviously going to require rerouting. And also, we are using the LLM for a bit of the, what do you say, the thinking part, that because we cannot, since the data was very low on details, we cannot fake the details. So we decided to go on a reasoning based LLM approach, where the LLM is fed the data and it will automatically reply with how much it thinks which should be deployed in plain English. We haven't given it the exact law, I mean the exact access to input the or edit these fields, but it can advise us on how to approach this. Okay. This could obviously be improved, but again, we do not have exact, or most of the data in the CSV was very far-fetched, so we had to remove those outliers. Now comes the what do I say? The retraining part, which is the progressive part. So here we see we have just added a demo. We can add a demo. So there are no logs currently shown because again this is a bit of an installation issue. So I can change the number here. So let me make it 4 here. So 4 barricades were required and it was a medium task, let's say. So I'll submit this training log. We can already see there are 6 already inbound. So what do? I initialize the remodel for training and it again modifies it. Now we can move on to how the actual API works. So there's nothing here. I just added a docs so that maybe you could guys look over it. One more thing I wanted to show before I end the demo is how we are actually doing the another demo, which you can, if you imitate or show it locally. So you can just go, let me just first turn on for the environment. Yeah. So that is done. So with this, I'd just do one streamlit outputs app.py. Let's reload just to show it. So it should open up anytime. Okay, strange. Uh, okay, sorry, my bad. So yeah, I do tend to forget when the run is important in these parts. Yeah, sorry, I had to resolve some issues. Uh, I can just go back and show you. Like this was a Streamlit app that I was trying to run. Maybe in the background there were a few more apps that required. So that's the issue. That's where the issue started. So we can go to the analytics where we actually did the research on how the data is actually. So we saw that in the morning hours there was a peak, right? So that was because uh, let's see. Let's zoom out and let's go home. And you see this value is very high for this amount. So events by hour count is very high for that amount, for that exact particular time. Then we have the predictions parts where we did a basic prediction, but this did not work out. So we changed the models midway. Then we had the hotspots where we had mapped out the entire thing. Uh, in the risk zones based on that data that was given to us. And this was the recommendation part that we first made based upon the hotspot rank and all. But we did not take this into the final one. We just went with another model where we could rely more on the CSV data that was given us rather than fabricated data. That is all. Thank you.